So I don't know if it's gonna be in review, but let me know if it's not, because it's my bad. But today we are here looking at one of my custom pistols. It was originally a 𝗏𝘂𝘃 and then I turned it into a custom CQB or 𝗨𝗂𝘃𝗶𝗱𝗲 build. But we have, after using quite a bit, a pistol. I had a pistol, or there's another pistol that's not here, it's broken. I'm repairing it. That one's gonna be a custom remade. And I think what I'm gonna do for that one is give that one away. But once it's ready, I will do that, have a giveaway for that. But this one right here, the 𝗨𝗏 SSP1, no, the 𝗨𝗏 one. I'm not going to remember what it is because I have it for so long. It's got so many paint jobs. The paint is so thick on here. It's gotten so many paint jobs since I gotten it. We got the tracer. I have a suppressor, but I didn't bring it with me. But the suppressor goes out to about here. It's got a tracer unit on it right now, red dot, and every once in a while I have a flashlight. The flashlight's on a different one, and actually the one that I normally use on this one is back at home at charging. But this one's gas. It's really quiet. It does not have kick, so it just is that. So it doesn't have any kick. This was one of the first ones I got, and then I had another one that was gas, but it broke into 3 pieces. That's the one I'm rebuilding. The whole top of the slide, we'll use this one as an example. The whole top of the slide right here broke into 3 different pieces. I used it so much that it broke just the top slide, just this piece right here. It broke the tip off here, here, and this slide back. The cool thing about this was the front of it, the slide doesn't move, so this was one piece, the only part that moved. If you've seen the 𝗨𝗏 SSP5, it's kind of like that, only like from here back, it only moved. The front didn't move at all. So I just had a little quick slide, a little pop slide, and it was really nice. This one I've been using a lot. I had to replace the barrel and some internals on it. You can definitely tell in its use. This one's CO2. This one has ridiculously a lot of power. I used this one when I was back at 𝗏𝙗𝗎. This one I got for doing bear stuff, and the bears hated it. Even though I had other powerful rifles or airsoft rifles with me, and even my boss had our actual pistol and a slug round whenever we went to deal with bear problems, we would use this one the most because just the loudness and the hit of it scared the bears off enough that they did not want to deal with it. So this one only shoots like CO2, so only shoots like 350 FPS, probably 355 FPS, and it's CO2, has CO2 mags. I have a crap ton of CO2 mags. I actually only broke 2 CO2 mags out of the dozen I had for this, because that's how much we used it. Was I had over a dozen mags for this one. The other ones here and the other one sitting back only had like maybe 2 or 3. This one I had like a dozen. That's how much we used this one. So this one's a big favorite. But then after that we got the 𝗨𝗏 electric SSE18. This one is kind of fun. It doesn't have much power as I thought it would. It's more of a CQB or a backup for your primary. Say you had like a SMG or a shotgun, I would carry this with me. So I barely use this one, but it's super fun. A lot of people like it because of the color, and so kind of went with the blue and black theme with my custom build that I show here. But a lot of people, that when I show off my airsoft guns or that I let people shoot them, a lot of people like this one for some reason, even though the other ones have more power and this one doesn't. This is one of the newest before I even got this custom build I have hiding behind me. This one is only full auto, so when I shoot it, it only shoots full auto. Now, I don't know the exact RPS, but I'm guessing it's around 20 because it's less than 10 seconds. I already go through a 35 round mag. And this one's gas. So I'm working on customizing this one to my liking to use with a shotgun. Since this one I don't really use, and this one has more power, I'm going to put a what they call a amplifier or a flash hider muzzle on it, and then a trim mag, because the mags that I have for these only hold 35 rounds, and carrying a bunch of 35 rounds is not fun, along with the shotgun and stuff. So I'm working on customizing this one. And then we have our what we are showcasing today. This one was originally a 𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏, but today we're showing what I changed on it. Mainly when the other one, or the one that was gas that looked like my CO2 one, the original 𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏 that had that half-back slide, when that one broke, all the barrel, not the barrel, all the, from the grip down, all the internals in there on this one are from that one, because I couldn't use anything from the original one, the one that broke, except for anything from the slide up. So none of the barrel, another outer barrel, inner barrel, or another springs, none of that fit for this one when I was making it. I had a bunch of parts, so I was like, you know what, let's just build it. So when that other one that I really like broke, I used a lot of the trigger and stuff on there, repainted it and everything, and used a lot of this bottom stock. Not this actual grip or anything, but a lot of the internal stuff, and this one I used on the other one, from the other one. This one shoots around 320 FPS. It's pretty loud. I'll show you here in a second. It is pretty loud, but it's got a Bifrost tracer unit on it, a quick flick flashlight on it, red dot, and a rail on the other side for it, or for the red dot, because at first I was kind of skeptic of using a red dot, but after building it and testing with it, using it for CQB every once in a while, I was like, red dot actually makes it easier to pop around corners and get shots easier instead of trying to line up the two sights as just one sight. Now a lot of people, if you're a CQB, you're probably like, why do you have a flashlight, why do you have a red dot? This is for my liking. The other one that is broken, I'm going to customize it to where it only has a cool slide and a tracer on it. That's all I'm going to put on the other one. The other one's not going to have all the fancy features of the railing and safety and the flashlight as this one. So when I built the other one, it's going to look super cool. I don't know if I'm going to give it away. I'll probably do that. If not, it'll probably be one of these, this electric one, or one of the other ones I'll do a giveaway on. Just because I don't use all of them. After I got the CO2 one and started building this one, and the other one broke, I barely use the two 𝗏𝗏𝗏 ones. I barely use the 𝗏𝗏𝗏 gas one I have here. This one, the design of it, or the tracer and red dot, it was from the tracer and red dot I had from this one. Is the idea I got for this one, because when I was using it for, because it doesn't shoot it shoots like 320, 330 FPS, so it's really quiet, so it's perfect for like quiet CQB things, or I use it as my backup sniper sidearm. And so having it quiet is, I barely use it now since I've gotten into CQB or close range kind of shooting techniques. Every once in a while I do go back to my sniper loadout I have, or my M4 loadout. So I'll show you loadouts, probably another video, but each one, how they're colored and everything, each one of these pistols go with another gun that I have in my collection or hold of airsoft guns I have. Each one of these airsoft ones or these pistols I have go with it. The only one that doesn't go with one is this full auto one, along with the one that I'm rebuilding. These other 4 all go to a loadout that I have. This one goes with my SMG. The 𝗨𝗏𝗄 one I said goes with my sniper. It's actually a rare sniper because it's no longer in production, so it's a rare sniper to have. This one goes with my expensive M4. My M4 has a grenade launcher, everything that I can think of put on it. So this one goes with my long range M4, or close range M4 you would say. And this one goes with my, when I got it, the M4. I think I did a video on it. If you guys go back, I did a video on it when I unboxed it. I was originally putting it with this, and then after using the M4, barely using this, and this did not do as much damage to or pain to a bear when I was having it, so that's when I pulled this one out and was using the crap out of it. But I didn't want to have the M4 that was with this one out because it had like flashlight, laser, grenade, cameras, all that on it, so I didn't want to pull that out. So both of the M4 kind of loadouts kind of mixed with each other last summer. But this, I'm going back to where they just go matching with each other. When I went to go check, my camera stopped recording, so I don't know why it's doing this. Just after 30 minutes it stops recording. I think there's a timer for it, but I haven't found the setting for it. I need to find it because it's ruining the videos. So I don't know how much you guys heard, but basically C2 cannot go and grab green gas guns. I have a cool holster. I have a bunch of loadouts. We'll do more videos. My brother really wants to be the camera person for me. Just because I need a camera person for some of these airsoft videos, for me to do like a move around kind of airsoft video, going through like a course. I need someone to follow me, so when he gets back from his trip, because he's on vacation right now, or on a learning trip I would say, when he gets back we'll do a video with me and one of these loadouts, or we'll probably do a bunch of videos where he comes in, does it, and he'll make sure that the videos are constantly going, or I can try to find the setting until then after this video, because this is not the first time this has happened, and I have no clue of how long it's been stopped, but I know it got stopped. So before it does stop again, we're gonna shoot my green gas one here. This is the range. It's not the perfect range, but it is a good range. This one is kind of cool. Even though it's a tiny mag, it still fits and comes out pretty easily. Unlike the my extended one, I just got to hold it and it comes out pretty easy. Normally when I'm doing it, I have the big one in and then the small ones as a side. I do have more than one. I have like 3 more. Because my full auto one, this one, can fit in this one, so I have 3 more mags, so I only bring like the 2 more of these and then this, so it's only like 3 mags with a 3-round holster mag is what I have. So the extended is pretty cool, but I only use it, I use it more than these little quickie ones that aren't in the way. But let's shoot. Before we do that, remember, safety first. Eyewear always. CQB rounds, you're gonna have to use a mask. But let's see if we can hit the target down there. Before I do that, camera down. So, alright, safety's off. Here we go. Is it shooting? I don't know if that's shooting. Oh yeah, it's shooting. I'm just missing a target. I don't have batteries for this. It's a custom battery, and I have to figure out what it is. But when I go into town, I'm gonna grab a bunch of batteries and see if they fit this. But it takes a battery that is not your watch battery or your other flashlight batteries would take, so it's kind of weird. So we're gonna try to hit something. Yep, hit it. And just from the sound inside here, it is pretty loud, like I said. So it is pretty cool. Let's get a better view angle so you guys can see what it looks down the sight. So down the sight, when I'm aiming for far range, I get enough to where the barrel is just right there and go down a little bit, because it does have a pretty good drop because it only goes to like 320, so, and it's using light rounds. So it is pretty cool with the red dot. The red dot is more for like CQB. So before I can do CQB again, I'm just switching. Whenever I do CQB, I'm just switching the between this red dot and this one. But the red dot I bought for this is supposed to be for this gun. So until I find batteries, I'm just switching back and forth. But yeah, it is pretty cool and fun to have. So I think I'm out. Close to out, except it's not feeding a few rounds. I don't know if you can see it, but it is hitting a couple of the, there is like a, let's see, right between the steel thing and that one, there is like a little grayish, whitish block, and a little bit behind it I'm hitting that. I don't know if you guys can see it, but it's pretty small. It's smaller than the white thing that's on the steel target. Let's see if we can get the steel target. We're out. Oh, close to out. There he goes. I don't know if you saw that. Hit that steel. But it's pretty cool. It's got a, like I was saying, it's got a fast trigger response. So with this little mag, it barely holds anything, and when we get low, you can tell that it's not shooting because the hammer gets cocked back like that, and it does not want to fire. So that's why I want a drum mag, but I have to figure one that works for my full auto one. Because if that one holds a lot of green gas and can still shoot after, that means this one can do it. I should actually just go and see if this one works with one, but I had to find one that works. Raise, definitely drink it. Here is our loadout. Let's probably blur the whole video, but this is alright. This is the full auto one, the one that's the brand new one I got. That's only shoot full auto. Customizing it to be on a little replica like this, but without all the fancy stuff on it, and just a drum mag and the full auto, so I'm just spraying and praying. This one's also full auto, but also has the option for single shot. It's electric. I barely use it. It's supposed to go with my M4 that I have a video of the unboxing video I did with an M4 that is a new series. I did a video of it when it came out. It was supposed to go with this one, but I barely use this one. I use this one more than this. This one I use this one more than I do this. This one is fun. When I showcase or let people use my airsoft guns, because I have a ton, they're like, hey, can we? I'm like, hey, you want to? I let people do it just so I can get them into the habit of, or get comfortable with airsoft guns, or if they're interested in airsoft guns, I have a variety of selections, so I let them choose. And for some reason, this one's a lot of their favorites. The one that's broken actually was everyone's favorite before it broke, because it's got that cool slide and everything. But this one kind of took over its place, along with this one. For some reason, these two are everyone's favorite. Even though this one's full auto, the friends and family that I let shoot it, for only having it for like a month, not even a month yet, the people I let shoot it, they like the full auto feeling. They can't hit the target, so they're like, man, let's just go back to this or this. So they really like that one. They just like to shoot it because of the full auto feeling. This one, it's kind of cool at night, with the purple. It's got the galaxy, what I call the dark galaxy camo. If you look closely, I don't know if you can see it. Look closely, there's what I got, a purple glow is what the paint bottle said. So it's got like a star effect for the purple, and then it's got the black to kind of hide it. So that one's a cool paint job, but I barely use it. This one's kind of got the red and burn. Well, I would say the red burn. If I show the M4 or the M4 that I got matching with it, it's the opposite. The black on here is red, and the red on here is black. So it's pretty obvious. You can tell that goes with it. The M4 that goes with this one, it's got the light blue and black, so that's pretty cool. And then the sniper that I was saying has the same kind of camouflage on this one. So it's mainly these three that go with another gun as a primary. This one I'm still trying to figure out if I want one or not. This one is not designed when I built it to not have one. Even though it can go with one, the holster is not allowing me to do it, because if I only focus on my primary and don't use this one, and with this open holster, it does not it's not good for this gun. I should be just only using it, so I built it to only be it. This one I'm trying to figure out if I'm doing the same thing, but the one that is broken I'm repairing is supposed to be what you would say another of this, except without the rail, the red dot, or the flashlight, and then just a bunch of these mags. It's supposed to be another 𝗏𝗃 that's just, the internals are a little bit more compressed, and then it's got a cool slide. So it's just your standard 𝗏𝗃 with a tracer on it. So I'm building that one. I'm waiting on parts for it, because there is a slide that I want to have. It's kind of like a mix between this design and if you look at, where is it? So it's got the open front, but the whole back, instead of being triangles, it's open as, did it again. But the back is also open, and it looks like this. So it's got the triangle. It's more like square, but it's got the square, whole thing square. The only part that's not square is, actually, I think the whole thing is square. It's got the half slide, so only part of it slides back and the front stays still. So I'm waiting for that to be back in stock. I already ordered it. They're just waiting for it to be back in stock so they can ship it to me. I already got the new barrel for it. I'm trying to find a cool spring, because the color and design I'm going with this other one is a light blue, red, and white. So it's like the gameplay. As you can see on my shirt, it's kind of like the gameplay kind of colors. But the slide is the light blue, and this part is white, or it's black, but I'm gonna paint it white. And then all the other stuff is like the red. So it's kind of cool, but it's really hard to find a red rod and then a light blue one of these. It's actually easy to find the custom halfback slide, but the color I wanted, it's kind of hard to find. So I found one, but I'm just waiting for it to be back in stock, and then I'm trying to find a matching, because it's not a dark red, it's like the light red. It's actually lighter than this. It's like a pink reddish kind of color that I have for a barrel. I'm trying to find the matching rod for it. I can't find one along with the trigger. Actually, the trigger is going to be blue. I believe. Blue or white. I haven't found one yet. Right now it's just black on the other one I'm building. I'm using this one as an example because this was, after I built this one, I was like, alright, let's build another one, the one that broke. Put it back together and have a custom build. The safety is going to be blue, red. Anything gold on this one is going to be red. I think it's what I'm going to do. And then anything black is going to be white, and anything blue is going to be the light blue. So, that's the color design that I have for the other one. The other one is the same thing, except that kind of cool design that before it broke, it had the front part here not moving, but the whole back part here moving. So it had the kickback slide, but it made it to where you're extremely accurate with a iron sight. So I'm going back with that kind of slide. It's going to have the same internals that I have on this one, just because I like it a lot. It's got that extra power, extra kick. So it's got a little, that's why it's kind of a little loud, but also does drain your green gas, but I like it. It's extremely, it's got that, it makes it that quick trigger pull is what they would call it. Make it easier to do that with the extended piston rods and stuff. It's a mush that's in the back of here, but it's just like your normal rod goes out to here, but mine only goes out to, well, your normal rod goes all the way back here. Mine only goes to here because it's got like a mush, so it has a quicker reflex on it, so it can shoot faster. And then it's got a curved. I think I'm gonna go straight with the other one, just because I seen straight and a lot of people love it, and the curved after all of mine. This one's got a flat, and I kind of like the flat. These both have the curved. This one, I wanted the straight that went with this, but it didn't come with the straight, so, and I was just wanting to finish it, so I just went with the curved instead of the straight. So yeah, I'm sure we'll do plenty of videos on these. Probably with where I pull out the loadouts of these, and then a day where just every once in a while when I have the parts for this one to be customized, I'll pull it out. I probably would bring out the other one, but it's just so broken apart, the one that I'm building to be matching like this. I'll probably show like a short video or on a TikTok about it, but it probably won't be a video until it's actually done complete. But this is the one that I've been working on for, the one that's broken is my first one, and then I got this one. No, it's this one, then the one that broke, then this one, and then I think after liking this kind of 𝗏𝗄𝗎 design, I don't even think this is 𝗏𝗄𝗎, it might be, I don't remember. I think it is. No, it's not, because it's ZMG. But the other one that broke is a 𝗏𝗄𝗎, and then this one is. It was this, the one that's broken, this, and I went back to 𝗏𝗄𝗎, which is this, and then got this, and then that full auto one. But as this one broke, and I was looking to upgrade this one or this one to be more customizable like this one, but the 𝗏𝗂𝗏 kind of thing after using this one for 𝗏𝗂𝗏 was kind of fun. So I was customizing this one to be that, and then these two would be my outdoor, and then the one everyone's favorite broke in half, or the slide broke in half, and it is no longer being used, but it'll probably be another 𝗏𝗂𝗏 one, and then these would be my outdoor ones, along with probably this and the one I'm building, and this one probably indoor. So 3 indoor, 3 outdoor. So I have 6 pistols in total. That's how much I love pistols. I love pistols, but after playing around with my my new M4 that went to match with this one, because I got this and then I found that they came out with a new style of M4 pit rifles. It's ridiculously light. After it came out, I got it and I was like, oh, this is really cool. After using it, I'm kind of going towards more M4s, but I still love pistols as much as I love M4s. Sniping, I can do every day, any day. It's just, with the one I have, it's definitely old, because you can tell, because the it's hard to pull back the slide. I do like grease it and lubricate it so where it slides easier, but you can definitely tell it's getting old because it's dropping more than it was when I first got it. So I think it's time to replace it. You're probably wondering why I don't just replace the springs and stuff. The reason why is because it's no longer in production, so I can't get parts for it or another one like it. So it's probably gonna be time for me to search for a new sniper. I do have another sniper that's iron sights. It's more like the old standard sniper. I do use it. It's hard to keep it in the FPS range. A lot of fields are now no longer letting even close to 500. It has to be like 450 lower. I can't get that sniper to go below 450 or even 400 or 500. It goes to 500 to 600 is the average range it goes in. Even with 30 gram BBs, it only goes to probably 490, 95. So I'm trying to figure out how to tone it down. But if not, I'll probably trade it in and then sell or get rid of probably keep the one that goes with this one. The sniper that I have matching with this one, keep it till it breaks, and then when it's done, just get rid of it. Because there's no parts for it, so you can't replace it. But I'll probably trade in it's CO2, so that's probably why it has a lot of power, but probably trade that one in for a different sniper that can go matching with this one, or maybe this one. Who knows? If I can find one that's gray, silver, and black, I'll do it. Especially since none of these other ones are going to be going with other ones. So I might do that. Think about that. But here's the mags. That's the CO2 one. That is the full auto, silver full auto. This is the electric full auto. That is the custom one that we have here. And then this is the novice one. And then the one that is being fixed, it takes mags kind of like, it takes mags like that, you're just doing gas ones. But I'll probably be using this kind of mag or these short stubby ones on it. Probably these short stubby ones, because this one really works really well when you have a lot of rounds just to blow through. And I barely, when I was testing it CQB before I put the red dot on it, when I was using this mag without the red dot and flashlight and tracer, I was going through. I wasn't even, it is, you do want to pull the trigger as much as you can, but when I play CQB, I barely shoot it. I probably only go through, there was probably only one time I had to switch out the mags when I tested it out with this one on a CQB range. But yeah. We'll definitely do another video. My camera battery is about to die. I am thirsty. And then these flies are everywhere. I will see you all in another one. Peace.